Monday, July, not July, March 6th, Monday, episode 4552, we're live. I think you're alive, we're alive. Who would have thought we would have made it this long? You and me. I guess I'm gonna get a little bit ahead of myself. That's something that the other person supposed to be saying. I'm over here though. Let's go. Oh, who is it? You hear that? Who's coming over here? Oh, it could be anybody. Is it Detlef Shrimp? It's Detlef Shrimp. Oh, wait, no. Oh, it's just me. Hello, friends and neighbors. Welcome to another production of the program. Carl Sr. fell over. Freddy knocked you over when you're asleep. And your hat is covering your face. You want to get a hat? Viewers, you can buy this hat. This is John Webster's hat. We got to bring it to him sometime. It's Monday, and I made all the way back around here on a Monday. Who would have thought I made it this long? I got my fiber pills back. If you've been following the whole fiber pill, like day to day, and you'll know I've been not having these. It says to eat 5 of them a day. That's a lot. Let's see. I've been eating 2. Swallow 1 capsule at a time and take an upright position. Oh, how many though? 5? 5 capsules 4 times. I don't know. Wow. I mean 2 once a day. That's enough. Lowering cholesterol. 2 to 5 4 times a day. I'm just gonna eat the 1. 2 once a day. What's it gonna do? What could it do? But I got this thing. I'm still gonna use a littler jar though. I like the little jar. And these things come in big jars. But I guess orange cap is the fiber look. That's how you know it's a fiber pill and not some kind of other pill. Compared to 3-in-1 multi-health fiber. So I'm going to move these ones from this big jar though to the little jar right now. Watch this. And I'm not going to count them though because we're not even close. But eventually we'll get close. It might take probably months. Use this pill jar for my quarters, except for this child lock is really keeping me out of it though. Oh, I'm childproofed in. It's not opening. Am I a child? I thought I was grown, but maybe I was wrong. I think I'm a child. Is that what this means? Can't open it. I think that means I'm a child. Oh no. I don't know. I had to do some yanking. Doesn't seem right. The yanking doesn't seem like it's necessary. I did a couple of pull-ups yesterday. Well, I got it open. It took me a minute though. I'm gonna get these going. Monday. Oh. Some people say one thing, I say other things, okay? I'm using my own hand as a funnel. I think it's working. The last one lasted quite a long time with just a small bottle, and it probably wasn't even full up all the way. This one I'm going to fill it up brim. Tight to the brim. And then I'm going to eat the first 2 out of the big one. We're gonna hide the big jar. You know, we're getting pretty close to the countdown day. It's gonna be on Saturday. We'll get to move all those little pills from that one jar and the other one. But maybe when we finish it up, I'll put the here's the other big one. Oh, it's pretty big. I'll fill this thing up with tokens from downstairs. This thing opens a little easier, but not too easy, so it'll be good. It'll be tokens. Keep my tokens and this thing. It kind of opened this time. That time it opened, but it's good. No more eating these. Not eating out of here though. Removing those. I counted them out. Now I got this thing back. Barely even shaking. So full. And we got the good old fiber pills back. Garlic, B, it's multi. This is the one where they're going into. And it's done. It's not actually B, it's the multis. And they're going to go in here in a few days when they can all fit. On Saturday should be the day. Well, depends on what's going on though. I don't know if I'm going to be here or somewhere else. I feel the health. It's coursing through my body. Wow. It's got some bite to it, these pills. Whiskey, alright, I'll go. Woo! Is that what you do? That's what one does, right? That's what they did in that Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas movie. He's doing ether, what is Ethernet? Does Ethernet and ether have anything to do with each other? That's the only thing I want to know about ether. Hey, boy, you want some ether? You're talking about network cables? I'm talking about peer-to-peer networking right now. Well, ether, man. Do this ether, it'll get you high. I do like file sharing locally. Eating spaghetti again. I made it on Saturday. I'm sticking with the stews though. It's been a few weeks. I had the stew, let's see, I had this spaghetti yesterday on Sunday. Today's day 6 for those pills. All last week, Japanese curry until Saturday when I ate on Friday I had tacos, but then I went back to it. Spaghetti. Today's the third day. It's only the third day of spaghetti, but I might have it tomorrow if I have any left. Spaghetti. And then what? I don't have any stews. I don't have my next stew planned out. Some kind of rice stew. I'm gonna tomato and rice. I don't know what other kind of bases there are. I'm gonna go back to Winco and see if they got soup base. Make another stew. Oh, I'm picking my numbers. I started doing it. I'm gonna pick 17, 83, 62, and 4. Sounds good. Carl Sr., you want some numbers early? We'll get Carl Sr. some numbers early. Carl Sr., you're going to get, it's better if the numbers stew a little bit before we pick the things. 8, 4, 13, and 73. Hey, those are some solid numbers, Carl Sr. Where my back, or my neck? I don't know what I did. My neck and my back and my, other things. I did some pull-ups. I don't know, but I think my neck was messed up yesterday, right? I don't know what to do about it. Oh, I gotta go get some. Purpose talking about getting massages. I'm gonna go across the street. But I'm pretty sure that they do like handies over there. And I wonder if they can do an actual massage. Like handies. They go, oh, but can you do like a handy like on my neck? I messed up my neck for good. For reals. I guess they call it a happy ending because it's going to be on the ending only, so I want the happy... Can I have the happy... the whole thing be happy? Oh, I want the tragic ending. Or the questionable ending. You don't know. You don't know which is good or not. Ambiguous ending. Can I get the ambiguous ending? It's still over there. Lasted longer than other places that have been in that spot. The Thai massage place. Now there's like a Japanese massage place down the street by the Thai restaurant over there. Kind of by where Jake's used to be. I know what's going on at Jake's. Used to be the club, the big club in town, and now I think it's nothing. It's just nothing. They've gone away. So like, what are they gonna do with that space? There's already a bunch of big spaces around there. Kind of weird when there's big spaces like so many homeless people, but then they could live at Jake's. Probably not a good place to live. But they do have a kitchen and a bathroom. Yeah, it's not a bad place to live. They got, I mean, I don't know if they left the stereo there, but they got the crazy giant dance club stereo and a bathroom and a kitchen. You could cook hot dogs there, and I think they were selling hamburgers again. So cook hot dogs and hamburgers. What else do you need? I mean, you eat hot dogs and hamburgers and have your own club and live in I live in a club. I wouldn't be so bad, would it? Is all of them? Fish, garlic, D, E, magnesium, vitamin C, and the multivitamin. I think it's all of them. Alright, well, I guess I'll get into them. It's Monday, it's the beginning of the week. I gotta go back to work again. Yesterday was Sunday. I was here around same time as usual, actually probably 5 or 6. And I was we're talking to a bird for a really long time. Probably like more than half of the show, Bird was on the phone just driving around, chatting about whatever. Bermuda. Bird went on a vacation to Bermuda in like the 90s or something. Or like probably 10 years ago. Have you ever been to Bermuda? Key Largo, Montego, Bermuda, Bahamas. Come on, pretty mama. My father said he liked the Beach Boys. His favorite Beach Boys song was Kokomo. The least Beach Boys-y song of them all, I think. So, there's that. What do you like? Kokomo, father. I don't think Brian Wilson's on that track. It's like just only the it's like the Jackson 5. But then when they replaced Michael Jackson with like the even younger brother, or with LaToya, so Jackson 4 and LaToya doing psychic readings. Ooh, and Jenna alive still? Pretty sure Janet's alive and LaToya's alive. Michael could be alive. But they murdered him. They dragged him through the mud. White people dragged him through the mud and then killed him. After exploiting him for so many years. Like exploited him and then called him names and then murdered him. He was rich, so maybe you live more. You should live more lives when you're rich or a longer life. Would you rather live a decadent short life or a long, easy life? I want to live a short, easy, or regular life. Not decadent and not long. Okay? Medium. Talking to Bird. After the program, I made it home to my residence last night. Sunday night. Watching some TV. Doing some drawing. Doing some sleeping. A little bit of reading. What am I watching on TV? My brother has the PlayStation 4, and I never touched the thing. But we've been watching that Last of Us TV show. You ever seen that show? And my brother has the game, but I never play modern games, but I'm thinking about trying it out. I don't think I'm going to like it. I like faster paced games without the story, but the story's got a TV show. Maybe I'll just keep watching the show. I think it's better as a show. I don't know. Might play it. I'm on the edge. I didn't play it yesterday. Yesterday I was watching TV, but I don't remember what it was. What was I even watching? But I did a little bit of reading, watching things that I blocked out. Oh, I was watching that show. That's what I watched, and then I went to sleep after drawing. And then I woke up. Oh, where's the camera? It's like out of the way. Went back to work. Did that all day. Ate spaghetti for breakfast. Ate it for breakfast. Ate it for dinner. I think since Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I've eaten almost nothing but the spaghetti, which is good. That's what my plan is. Then get back to the stews. Just keeping all these stews all the time. A little bit of stew. Yeah, stew's pretty good. Spaghetti stew. I don't know what I'm going to do next, though. Go back to curry. Back and forth, back to curry, back to this thing. I did the working, and then I watched Jeopardy from the wheel and came down here. And my brother's going to be at work already. He might be driving. Call him. See if they'll answer. Yeah, Monday. What are we going to do today? Hello?
Hello?
Andrew?
What?
There's a program on TV. Where?
You're on the radio.
What?
You're on the radio.
Where?
My car.
Why?
That's how I had it set up. Now you got another media source.
When I
That's
call
my
you,
media.
when I call you, then it overrides the radio, huh?
That's my media.
What are you listening to?
I was listening to a different station, so you called, so I had to press the button. That was the radio.
Oh, it's like the broadcast radio, huh?
So I was listening to 102.5, and then you called me, so I switched to my station.
What are they playing on there?
Art.
Barracuda, or what's a heart song?
Yep, that's a hard song.
Huh?
on you!
Crazy on you? Yeah, yeah. What about is Barracuda a heart?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woodchuck. Barracuda.
But it wasn't Barracuda? Did one of the Hart sisters got obese?
Yeah, that's in Seattle. I think one of them got fat.
Did she live?
Maybe, I don't know.
Did she die from being fat?
They're still alive. I think they're still touring. They're a good band. That lady was hot, but she's an old hot lady.
She was hot enough to be old?
In the 70s. Not the fat lady. The guitar lady.
She sings Barracuda.
Yeah.
One of them's a guitar lady?
Really good at guitar.
What does the other one do?
What?
She's a singer?
Yeah, fat lady's a singer.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Like opera.
And then she got fat.
She wasn't fat?
Maybe she can do opera now.
She wasn't fat before?
No.
Was she a little bit fat?
I don't know. I'm not a big Heart fan.
My neck hurts from doing nothing. Maybe I should exercise. Want some numbers?
12, 19, 45, 38.
What's going on the road?
Well, I'm getting pulled over.
Uh-oh.
Well, I forgot how to function as a human. I'm in the intersection.
Yeah, if you're on DXM?
Yeah, I guess it turns out he didn't even call his mom at all at the end.
What's yeah, he's like, what's DXM? They asked him, like, are you on DXM?
Do you know what that is?
Dioxin exome hermodifine.
It's robotesting.
Oh, it is? Oh, yeah.
So are you robotesting right now, sir? That's what he's asking him.
Are you RoboPrime? Do they still? Is that stuff still in there? The Robotasm?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's hard to get. I've never even done that before.
Robotasm, DXM. Where
are you on Robotasm?
Where are you driving to? Where now? Where are you? Are you looking at the road?
Yeah, I gotta go to work.
All right, bye.
Bye. You gotta hang up.
Oh. You hang up. Yep, no messages. Where is everybody? You can call that number up there. It's 360-836-4384. Call even music on TV. I'm concerned about the daylight savings time. It's coming up. You know, I was talking about how March gets weird for me, but I wonder if it's daylight savings time. I think it might be that, and that's like what my issue is. I'm always having some kind of issues, and I think it's that.
You know, and on that last note about that guy's stuff, I would really like to find that guy and ask him, why in the hell did you decide to do a flash inspection on front of my vehicle? What in your mind made you decide you wanted to inspect the front of my vehicle? Don't you know I was moving? You should at least stop the motherfucker before you inspect the front of the vehicle. Yeah, let's just put it that way. Fuck. Yeah, but he lost it when he came around the corner he lost it and dumped it right in front of me, man. That sucks. It could have gone anywhere else, but he chose my direction. Super. Fucking could have sworn I thought he was dead. Because I'm looking out the window whenever I'm thinking he's down there. And the trees are still going by. So I'm like, oh fuck. You could stop any second now. And I look out the other window and yep, trees are still going by. Fucking fuck. This motherfucker's down there playing mechanic on my motherfucking ride and stuck in my vehicle. And what the fuck? Don't you know that's dangerous? God damn. So, yeah, long story short, I jumped out of my ride and walked around the front there. And I really should have asked him, what in the hell made you think you wanted to inspect my vehicle? It was pretty freaking out. I was more than glad I didn't kill him. And he was looking at me and he was like, what the fuck? Just help me get my bike up, man. My back hurt time, but I tried to help him. And we got it up. He started it up, more people come around the corner and he took off and he blocked the road and shit. At that point, something like that, starting to block the road. Or he was embarrassed about smashing into me. You know, but fucking...
Who knows? What's in there now?
Never happened.
Well, we gotta catch up. We gotta catch up on this other tape. We gotta put this one, go back and find his case. Catch up on 2019. There's a whole month of these.
Because I think I'm in the future.
You're in the future,
This is my future self talking to my future self.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Mr. Ginsu's got a leaky hot water faucet, and maybe you're being surveilled, huh?
And my ants are liking it though, because it's like a little freaking sauna.
Okay, bye, future. Hey, future, that's the past. Today, the other Tyler got messed up, so we're doing this one. It's Monday. Back to the old Tyler. For now, we've got batteries in packs of 3. It's frozen outside. There's ice on snow. Stay live, future. Bye.
Perfect.
Hey, future just the past. Look, I'm looking at 3 weeks. 1 week, and then 2 weeks.
Just like all that.
I was waiting for pizza. 3 pizzas. 3 pizzas in 3 weeks. Bye, future. It's Tuesday.
It's like, fuck up.
And headphones are still broke. Look at that thing. Getting sleepy. Thursday. Nothing. 6, 7. After 7, nothing. 7, 6. What is that? Goodbye.
Sleepy! Again, sleepy? Whoa.
Hey, future, it's us in the past. Look at it, it's snowing.
Hey, if you,
Yep, snowing.
yeah, how many people died in the snowstorm?
No storm.
Right?
Snowstorm.
Bye, bye, future.
Whoa. Uh-oh.
Future, it's us in the past. All right, now.
Hey, future.
Holy hell,
Is-
snow!
Future, is there still
Not
snow?
here, but over there.
Lots of snow. People alive? The snow apocalypse?
It's, Monday.
The snow apocalypse. Oh
Snow
my
pop-
fucking god.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna smoke a bowl. Can I smoke a bowl?
Yeah, bye, future.
Good.
It's metal and they do rap now.
Hey, future, it's us in the past. It's snowing crazy still. Look at this outside. Mark, say something to the past.
Rock and roll in the past, rock and roll in the future. Let's see some happiness grow on.
Wow, look at that come down. Wow. Whoa, it's really going now. Okay, bye, future. Hey, future, it's us in the past.
They talk about the snow and everything too.
Yeah, it's snowing crazy. Say something to the future, John. Bye.
It's
Yeah, when we talk to
6:37.
John left.
Future, it's us in the past.
Kenny has pot plants, right?
They're potted. They're growing. Look over there.
Yeah.
Over there.
Yeah, you gotta freaking make sure it's freaking.
Yep.
You don't want to be. Oh, that's hilarious.
Potted. It's us. The past. It's Wednesday. Beck was here 3 years ago. We're doing that. Look at this. This is 1 week and 2 weeks ago. And you gotta be there. You gotta be there. Bye, teacher. Hey, future, it's us in the past. Thursday the 14th. We also know a bunch of Mr. Ginty messages, so we're sending Kiki in various places. It's the morning for me. I just been waking up and I think the crane might be changing colors. As you look out there, is it white still? There's nothing. Goodbye. Future.
Bye, pass.
Hey, future, it's us in the past.
Uh-oh, maybe I should be doing this. It's like the recursive time.
It's Friday, and remember in 2017 we got the override VCR. Okay, bye, future.
Getting extra recursive.
The past. Today is. Oh, you did? Saturday the 16th. I'm here. That's the last week, and that's 2 weeks. Freddie's back in Thurston County. Yeah. Someone tried to steal chip jars. Bye.
went down to the store.
It's us about this. Let's make a message.
Yeah, you were wondering the answer to the question. What does it mean when three snakes crawl past your window?
God,
What
thank
does it
man.
The answer to that question. You got snakes, man.
Well, I'm Mr. the past, future. You're in the future. I'm in the past. Bye.
Right.
Future, it's us in the past. Look, this is 2017.
University is located right in the middle of this bad area.
Freddie's eating boba tea. It's big. With shrub. With oatmeal. And your coffee. Okay, bye, future.
Bye.
Future, that's the path. It's Tuesday. It's a real day. Today we talked to Freddie for a while. He's moving the TV. Caught up in the production end. And Dan Dobor with just macking on the phone. 2019. Okay, bye, future.
Bye.
Hey,
Where's my
future. It's us, the past. Today is Wednesday the 20th. Look, we're looking at all these weeks. I think we might even get another one if we
myself to back
play our cards.
recursing.
Today is Wednesday. It's Wednesday.
Curse once, not curse twice. Recursing.
Dan, like, you want to remind me that he's acting and not to feel bad. So that's a good advice, Dan. I don't feel bad. Thanks. Future.
Don't feel bad. Here's some advice for you. Don't feel bad.
Future, it's us in the past.
What the hell are you doing in the past?
They're in the future.
Oh, I thought you said you're in the past, not the future.
We're-
So
we're-
what you doing in the future?
We're in the past and they're in the future.
Son of a bitch, get it right one of these times.
Bye, future.
What? But bypass.
Hey, future. It's us. The It's Friday the 22nd. And we're looking at, looks like, not another week up there in the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks.
5 too many.
4 weeks.
Too many.
Yeah, drunk for a long time. 5. Yeah,
Bye.
no, future. Bye.
Too many.
Hey, future, it's us, the past. The past. What do you have to say to the future?
Keep on going, future. Don't stop.
No, nothing to the future?
Nope.
No.
Come back tomorrow for Enter the Stabway, a stoned picture.
And bye,
Future.
future.
I think they sell them downstairs, but they're not cheap.
Future, it's us, the past. What do you have to say to the future?
I might even get good lit.
Say something to the future, Mr.
I
Ginsu.
don't even know what the fuck the future is. The whole so fucking whatever.
We're looking at Ryan's videos today. This one's just a bunch of static. I thought it was going to be something else. Bye, future.
Bye.
It's us, the past. It's Monday today, and we're here on the couch. We talked to Yellowfellow today. Freddie gets the hard drive, talking to Yellowfellow about health and what's in his fridge and stuff. We're looking at the past since we didn't do that in a bit. Just remember how we do this, and then you're looking at it later. And
Yeah.
I'm down like a ghost. Bye.
Oh, you're a ghost. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, future, it's us, the past.
Be big and bold and always look for the future.
It's Youth Day.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
The past. It's Wednesday, the 27th today, and it's happening. We're looking at the past. We're nobody's on the phones, but the machine is cutting in and out all the time. Bye bye.
Bye.
It's us. The past. Look, it's Thursday today. And it's the last day of the month because it's not a leap year. We made it all the way through February. We're going to be going into the next time.
It's too big.
It's another time. Thank you. Future, it's us.
That dude.
The past.
Bridges or something?
Hey,
Just
it's
about
Friday the 1st, and we made it all the way through February into March.
Yep.
You want?
To live.
But
Yeah. Means you got snakes.
means
You got snakes, man.
snakes go fast.
What does it mean?
And
You got snakes,
You
man!
got snakes,
you
man.
got snakes, man.
It's Saturday. Yeah, what do you have to say to the future?
Study.
Oh, study. You do good things.
Bye, future. Future, it's us in the past. It's Sunday, Mr. Ginsu.
What?
What do you have to say to the future?
Fucking keep me out of it.
Yeah, all right, bye, future.
Bye.
Hey, future, it's us in the past.
Hey, are we still in the Matrix?
Yeah.
We never were. It's Monday. Be nice to each other. No more like bigotry,
Oh, just
please.
a little bit. A little bit bigger.
Nope.
Hey, future, it's us in the past. They moved out all the camp today. It's gone. That was a lot there. We're talking to Freddie for a long time. Production's going good. Episode 7000 in 2029. We're making our way there. Another 10 years. Bye.
Never happened.
Hey, future,
Take
it's
some
us.
time.
The past. Today is the 6th, and these are all the weeks. Okay, what? Yeah, that's how we pronounce. How are you?
How are ya? Boya, boya.
Future.
What's happening now?
Thank
And then. Oh, it's now. Oh, Caroline. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, how are ya?
Did I make it?
You made it.
Yes.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. Where do you buy your furniture?
I got this on Facebook Marketplace.
Used.
Yeah.
Oh. How do I exercise my neck? I slept wrong and now my neck hurts.
You should look up YouTube neck stretch.
Neck stretch? But I
On
don't.
YouTube.
I just want you to tell me.
Well, that's what I would do, and then I would try this.
I slept wrong and now I feel like I don't know how to sleep. I'm like, I used to know how to sleep, but now I don't know anymore.
What did you used to do?
I don't know. But now my neck hurts. Like, and then I woke up and like, oh, how did I sleep wrong? How are you? It's been a minute. When was the last time you were here? It's like a week.
I guess it's a week.
A week. How was the week?
Well, grub. I don't know. Yellow fellow.
Uh-huh.
He's asked me to tell you if you're able to, on Saturday, be waiting by the phone at 5 p.m. his time.
Yeah.
He'll give you a call.
What time is that? What time is that? My time?
I don't know if it's 3 or 4 hours different.
Because this coming Saturday, there is a band coming from Canada. So it's not the best time to try to schedule around him because there's going to be people here. We're going to have a band is coming.
I'll try to tell him.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't want to just call. He's whatever he's doing now.
He can't.
He can't call, huh? But we're gonna hear it from him about what's going on because he's like.
It would have to be an agreed upon time.
So he's either incarcerated or institutionalized then, huh?
No.
No?
What'd you have for breakfast?
I've been eating spaghetti. I made the spaghetti. I don't know if I told you about the spaghetti stew I was gonna make.
Spaghetti for breakfast?
Yeah, well, I made spaghetti. I got the pressure cooker. Remember I told you about the pressure cooker? I think it was last time I was talking to you. And the very last thing we did was we were talking about the pressure cooker. Do you understand how the pressure cooker works, or?
You explained it to me.
I did, but did it stick? Can you explain it back?
Yes, it's like boiling, but the water can't boil.
Yeah.
So it just gets crazy hot.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And it cooks really fast.
Yeah. It cooks really fast. It also breaks things down because of the pressure. Yeah. Stop. Collaborate and listen. You know?
Philosophy.
But I made spaghetti sauce. I made like maybe it's a gallon almost of spaghetti sauce on Saturday. I've been on this. I was eating like pizza and restaurant food all the time, but I've been on this like stew kick. So now I'm I'm making a gallon of food and then eating it for a week only. And last week I ate curry all week. This week I'm eating spaghetti all week. I don't know what I'm gonna eat next week.
Any idea?
I don't have any ideas. I'm trying to figure it out because it's kind of like spaghetti. Well, stew, like as far as stew goes, it's like curry and spaghetti. Those are my stews. Now I need to. Those are my go-to stews. Now I need like a third stew.
I love like a beef stew.
A beef stew with like somehow like gravy or something.
Yeah, carrots and like celery.
Yeah.
Cheese.
What's the base of this beef stew though? Like what's the liquid?
I think it's beef broth.
So I get beef broth and the beef and the vegetables, and then it's a stew or I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna try to make beef bourguignon. You ever have beef bourguignon?
No.
I think it's just a fancy word for stew, beef stew. But that's what Julia Child. You know Julia Child?
That name's familiar.
She's like, woo, woo. That's what Julia Child says.
And who's Julia Stiles?
Julia Stiles. That name rings a bell. Was Julia Stiles on Nickelodeon back in the day?
I don't know.
Julia Stiles. That name. Or is Julia Stiles in Bring It On and Save the Last Dance?
Wait, isn't there a movie Julia and Julia?
Yeah, that's Julia Child.
Okay. Who's the other Julia?
I think it's a food critic, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, Meryl Streep played Julia Child though recently. But I think Julia Stiles is in Save the Last Dance and Bring It On. Right? Is she like blonde? Is she like huh?
Oh, she's the one who's like reading the bell jar.
I think Julia Stiles is like blonde.
Yeah.
She was with like in the movie. It was the
the one with it's not How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, but it's like that.
Like the guy, is it Tyrese? Who's the guy that's like Ludacris's buddy in the Fast and the Furious movies?
Vin Diesel?
No, Vin Diesel's in the movie, but like I think it's Tyrese. It's like Ludacris and the other guy. It's the other guy. Ooh. And then that guy is in those movies in Save the Last Dance with Julia Stiles, I think.
I think I like Julia Stiles.
Yeah, did you like Save the Last Dance or Bring It On?
I think I like Bring It On, but I never watched Save the Last Dance. I like the one I'm thinking about.
She was big in the early I think that must have been late 90s, early 2000s. And then I think she fell off, didn't stick with it. She was only a teenager. What happened to the girl from She's All That? You
Amanda
remember?
Bynes?
No. Not Amanda Bynes. I know what happened to Amanda Bynes, actually. She went crazy.
Yeah.
But what about the Freddie Prinze Jr.? What happened to Freddie Prinze Jr.?
Queen?
Freddie Prinze Jr.
The guy from Queen?
No, that's Freddie Mercury.
I don't know who Freddie Prinze Jr. is.
Freddie Prinze Jr. was in that She's All That with that other person I don't remember.
Hilary Duff?
Huh?
Hilary Duff?
No. Older than Hilary Duff.
Older?
Oh, my neck. Did you see Yellowfellow, or is he's hidden even after everything?
We talk on the phone.
I mean, usually this is like the longest he hasn't called me, and I can't remember how long.
Well, he gets 10 minutes a day of phone time.
Yeah, is he incarcerated? Because last time he was incarcerated, I actually sent him money.
I think it's voluntary. With 72 hours notice, it's voluntary.
So he's institutionalized.
Well, that wouldn't be voluntary.
You can be voluntarily institutionalized.
For how long?
For as long as you can pay for it.
Sounds like we're wasting the taxpayers' money.
Yeah, I mean, you show up to the place and you're like, hey, you know, and then they let you in there.
That's like the Pee-wee's Great Adventure when he is in the bus.
On the bus?
When he gets the ride from the truck driver.
Oh yeah, oh she does the thing. Yeah, if you do that, you go to the institution and do that, and large march.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was on this very night. I'm queuing up the
coming at
message
you
in the
from the
future.
past, the ghost of your past.
Speaking
You
of,
ever been to Bermuda? How's the spaghetti?
Were you happier in the past or the present?
Was I happier? Bye, future. What's that?
my diamond painting.
Oh, it's done?
It's all done and it looks beautiful, just like I thought.
Wow, I thought it would be more solid. It's like flop. Why is it? It's like on paper, huh?
I have to frame it.
But it's like made of diamonds, or like tiny diamonds.
Yes.
What? And you had to glue? Did you glue all those individually?
The paper is sticky,
Yeah.
so I used a little wax pen to pick up.
And you put every single diamond on there?
Yeah, individually with the pen.
God. How long did that take?
A couple days, a bunch of days.
And then you
See,
like.
That's the one diamond.
Oh shit! It told you to put them on there, and wow. But then
It's
you followed like
color-coded.
instructions.
It's like paint by numbers.
That's got shading and stuff. It's not blocky. Did you like count how many diamonds in a row you were doing?
It's like paint by numbers.
Wow, I'm impressed.
Well, okay, gotta be honest. I lost one of them, the G's. You see where the G's are supposed to be?
Yeah.
There's not that many, but once I find them, there's like a few. But that's how you know where to put it, because it'll say A, B, C, D.
Oh, it just says it right on there, huh?
It goes from 2 to 9 and A to M.
And then it tells you like right on there. It's like the grid is already on the paper when you buy it.
Yeah, it's like paint by numbers. Dude, it's not that impressive.
That's more crazy. There's like all day, just like ding, ding, ding. You ever do those perler beads?
Mm-mm.
You don't know what that is?
What is it? Curler bead?
It's called they call them perler beads.
Nope.
You like
Never heard of it.
it's like little tiny plastic cylinders that are like look like the size of those things. They're like a 1/16 of an inch, and you put them on a like a tiny. It's like a grid of pokies. It looks like a tiny bed of nails. If you had to imagine something, and then you put these tiny plastic cylinders on them in different colors, and then you iron it, and then they melt together.
I think I've seen finished products. They make like keychains.
They make keychains. People do like they're good for pixel art, which that's what that thing looks like too.
I've always wondered how people make those.
Perler beads.
Okay. Yeah.
They got a craft. You go to the craft store. You bought that from the internet, right?
Yeah, but I've been going to the craft store.
Yeah.
I went to Hobby Lobby the other day.
Yeah, Hobby Lobby. I think they got Hobby Lobby out here. They didn't for
Crazy
a long time.
place.
They got Michael's.
Yeah, AC Moore kicked the can or the bucket.
Isn't that kind of weird that they like, yeah, Michael's and Hobby Lobby, they're like, all they sell is weird craft things, and they're like to everybody. I guess Hobby Lobby is like somehow religious, so then you're supposed to like not go there, but I go there anyway, or if I would go there. But I guess I don't really have any crafts. Maybe I should get into crafts. Should I do a craft?
If you had to pick one to like really hone in on, what would it be?
Maybe perler beads.
Really?
Or I tried to knit. One time I tried to learn to knit, and I ended up my very first thing I ended up knitting just turned into a blob. I think
that's normal.
Well, I was trying to knit I think a scarf, but then it just kind of turned into like a knotted mess eventually.
But it was probably still pretty soft.
Yeah, I should just like just take your yarn and knot it all up. Look, I made a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My friends have been knitting. They send me pictures of what they knit.
Yeah.
And most of their first knits just end up kind of like what you describe, homogeneous, just like glumps.
Yeah, this is my craft. Right here. This is the craft of this.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to record a message in the future.
Oh, man.
Oh, hey, future, trust the past.
Hi, future.
Well, it's Monday. You still eating spaghetti? How much is left? Did you start crafting? It's Caroline. Bye, future.
See ya.
Well, we're getting down to it. We only have about 4 minutes left today. So eventually, Yellowfell's going to get out, and then he's going to call and tell us all about it.
Well, if you can't do this Saturday, maybe you can do next Saturday.
Yeah, next time. I mean, he's gonna be in his situation for weeks.
I think so.
Wow. I wonder what happened. I know that I know that he missed work on that one day, and then his mom didn't know where he was, and his mother called me, and then I didn't get any news. I mean, last time when he went to jail. Yeah, I mean, did you hear about this? I don't know if he wants this to be. I mean, you can watch the episodes. He was telling me about it on the episodes, but I knew he was going into jail for like a long time, so we like did some kind of jail preparation for him on the program.
Well, he said that you were upset that you guys weren't able to talk at all while he was in jail, so I was trying to facilitate something for this round of his.
You're substituting for whatever he's doing that is a mystery that we're not going to bring up?
Well, I was just trying to facilitate something for you guys. I'm just here on my own accord.
I appreciate. Oh, okay. Yeah. But last time we gave him money, like jail money, like a commissary, you know.
He asked me to send him $3.
Yeah, commissary? Is it commissary?
No, because the thing is, I sent him away with $25, and he said he spent it all on Diet Coke.
$25 worth of Diet Coke?
That's what I said.
That's a lot of Diet Coke.
And then he wants $3 more. I said, for what? And he said, well, probably Diet Coke.
He's gonna get a rash again.
Yeah, rash?
He got a Diet Coke rash last time, I think.
Huh. I have a rash.
Yeah, but I was gonna give him money. I wanted him to buy cigarettes. And then oh, I heard the cigarettes is how you get things in jail, you know. But the show's over. We made it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Here it is.
See ya.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.
Thanks for watching. It's Monday. On TCTV channel 22, 11:30, 2 a.m. Check it out. Yeah. YDHWM